ERCOT, which of course is the power grid here in Texas, they came out and they said that they want you to set your thermostat on 78, I think it was, and then at night set it up to 85.
We're just going to freeze y'all to death in February, and then y'all are just going to burn like crispy bacon.
Well, I encourage people, go to my YouTube. If you're watching the show, you're already on my YouTube. Good chance. Or go to my Facebook pages or my Instagram. The video is there where I talk about various solutions. There's a lot of different solutions. We got to quit depending on this green energy bullcrap. It's... Ideologies are not good for the economy. I'll just tell you that. They're not good for anything when it comes to trying to govern things. But this wind and green energy doesn't work because sometimes the sun don't shine, and you can stick those windmills there too.
Yeah, and that request that you can stick that there too.
Yeah,
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, no, that's you can stick that 85 degree thermostat up your anyway. But we gotta reopen these decommissioned coal plants and coal facilities. We got to start that again. This whole thing of demonizing coal has just become a ridiculous deal. We need more nuclear power. We talked about it last night on the show. This is the kind of stuff that anyway, I get fired up about.
It's so frustrating that the average person who's eating a steady diet of media bullshit, honestly, doesn't realize that change is happening in the energy sector all the time.
Yeah.
It's been happening. It continues to happen. It will continue to happen. Even we were talking about the other day, nuclear energy, the safety of nuclear energy and the efficiency of nuclear energy have both skyrocketed in the past couple of decades because people have been working on it. We're not using the same nuclear energy plants that like Chernobyl. It's not.
Yeah. Thanks to some mishaps in other countries, we've learned a lot.
Yeah, well, that too. Yes, for sure. For sure.
I mean, the bird started growing a third wing, and we were like, that don't work.
How about the people on the right get their energy
board
from coal and stuff, and let the people on the left get theirs from windmills?
I've told you guys, the only use for the windmills is to put them down on the border wall and let that be the last obstacle. You got to climb through the windmill.
Yeah. But I mean, nobody had, and I know this is
so mean.
It's a cliche thing to say at this point, but it's so true. Nobody had to phase out horses. Nobody did it. Nobody had to go in and say, there's too much horse crap in the world. It's going to start affecting the environment. We better phase these guys out. Why? Because something else came along. Something else is always coming along.
Yeah. And that's why, and you and I have talked about the free market and innovation and things like that. We've got to give these people, these innovators, the ability to go out there and create. I mean, let's because then guess what? If those guys in the free market, if they screw up, it's on them. It's not on the government.
Yeah, and if the government had the ability to wave its magic wand and make green energy appear that was efficient and would actually work, okay, fine, but they don't.
Yeah,
they absolutely don't.
I had somebody, that came at me after that video, and they were like, "You're just one of those climate deniers. You're going to find out when it's all too late." Blah blah blah. I'm like,
"No, you'll be dead and gone."
Yeah. I'm like, you guys, you're a climate worshiper, is what you are. What you've called climate change is actually just changes in temperature that have happened throughout human history, and as long as the world's been around.